Hi everyone, I'm here to share a fabric book that I made for my daughter's 21st birthday. She's finally coming home a month after her birthday, now that her finals are over and such, and I feel free to share this with you now. She loves Les Mis, and when I was thinking months back what to do for her birthday, Cog said, not another journal. So this is not a journal technically. It's a fabric book, and I used the fabulous beaded and sequined silk that Sheila Gingrich and CJ Mangione had sent to me, and a little bit of Lyric's Sorry stitched here from Victorian Gypsy Girl. And I just took a title page from Les Mis and layered it with some cheesecloth and cardstock and whatnot, and did some stitching, and have this fabulous, really cool textured cream, I would call it upholstery fabric. I had used some of this on Little Women. It's just such a wonderful antique color. So the purpose of this book was to actually enclose the gift inside. And so inside is basically two pockets. This has the present in it. I'll show you this side first. I have a button here to wrap this string around so what's in the pocket can't fall out of this if it gets tipped when it's closed or whatever, and also to pull it out of the pocket. And this is some more of that fabulous silk, beaded and sequined, that I used on the cover. And this is an altered Altoids tin, and I have layered some Sorry and had that fabulous painting from the barricade during the revolution there. And if you open this, what I've done is gifted Izzy some nice jewelry for her to wear to her formal parties and engineering galas and such. And I don't wear my gold jewelry at all anymore now that I live on the mountain. So I took in, this is a cross-stitch bookmark, and I used it as kind of a pegboard to put my dressier pearls, and I did include my sterling silver Mickey Mouse earrings, some sand dollars. Just thought it would be nice for her to have some of my nicer things. I don't want to leave it all to the kids, you know, when I'm gone. I want to see them enjoy some of it. And so that's the earrings. I also had gone online, and she, like I do, she has sensitive skin, so I got some, Cog actually found me some sterling silver and gold earring backs for some extras for these, and I put the rest of those in. And then I got a new watch band and battery for my Mickey Mouse watch. And she does a lot of work with the Ronald McDonald House. She's interning there this summer, and I thought that would be a really nice thing for her to have. It's just kind of a throwback. And then being times what they are, one battery, watch battery for this cost the same price as 5 of them. So, or 5 or 6, I guess we put one in. So I put the extra watch batteries in the bottom of the tin for her. Now, and this is a wonderful way to, also, if you travel at all, to get your jewelry where it's going. Just with the altered Altoid tins that we all know so well in junk journaling. And then on this side, I put a pocket with the Cosette and a Tim Holtz word band that I can't read without my glasses. Here we go. Life is about creating yourself. And in here, yeah, I slipped in a little journal. You knew that was going to happen, right? Of all the Les Mis pictures and things in the digis and from the different books, I love this picture of Jean Valjean walking down the road. And I just used this fabulous French print canvas. And I'm learning too that with the sari silk that I get from Victorian Gypsy, the ribbons, that you can tear them lengthwise and make them thinner strips and then iron them again, and it comes out wonderful for tassels or little strips here and there. So I just, did the whole little journal thing in here and made her a small, I guess I would call this a notebook journal. Little cards, one of my water painted index cards. So, yeah, and Javert. And just some more cards back there, a couple quotes. So, yeah, I did end up making her a little journal, I guess. But the point of this was the jewelry. I wanted her to have a keepsake for her jewelry that I hope she'll use, and something to enjoy that's a little bit different. I had a lot of fun making this. It's a wonderful take on the whole junk journal textile thing without it being full, journal pages to fill out, especially for those who have so many journals. And then while I've got you here and we're Les Mising, I'll show you this. This was the original book that I made that was altered from the Les Mis cover, and I've only done one altered book ever before, and it was a small one. It was for Izzy, as a matter of fact, a couple years back, and boy, this was more of a challenge than I thought. I mean, this is the actual book. I literally took the pages out carefully, and I had a hard time at first anchoring this into the binding, into the cover, but I took it apart and did it again, and I kept this one for myself. So it is inside just like the ones in my collection that I sold, but the only difference is that this has this cover, and I managed to use canvas as kind of a delivery vehicle to do a whole collage that I sewed and did my buttons and such on. And inside, once you open it, you really wouldn't know that it wasn't one of the covers that I make in my journal series. So I believe all of the dangles and everything in this are the same, with the exception of, I think I put the fleur-de-lis in this one. And Christine Riley sent me a beautiful pendant with Cosette in it, the classic picture of her with the mop. So I attached that to one of the back tabs. That was really sweet. Thank you, Christine. And I have not filled this up with ephemera. I have a Ziploc baggie full of everything that gets stuffed into the pockets here. It's very much the same as the other ones that I made, right down to the little French flag in the tabs there. But I just wanted to show you that I did this. The only thing I did to the cover before, or besides putting this image on, was to cut it. I cut about 3/4 of an inch off, sliced it right down, and I didn't do anything else to cover or alter any of the cover itself. And then I added some of those fancy Tim Holtz corners on it. So this is actually the first full-size Mrs. Cog made junk journal that I own. I've never kept a big one before. I have lots of minis of things that I've done, but so I'm going to enjoy this one. So that's my share for today. Thanks for popping in and looking at them, and I'll be back with more soon. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.